And we're live. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Adele, Miss Lurking, and Miss Denny, and Amelia, and Amanda, and Gina. Hello, hello.
Hello, ladies. Hello.
Hi, y'all. Hi, y'all, Gina.
Hi, y'all. Hi, y'all.
Hi, Antoinette. Hello, hello.
Hi, Antoinette.
Oh, so good to see everybody here. Linda and I have been in each other's company all day long. It just seems like all day long, hasn't it? Hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane.
We were on my live, and then I saw you over at Anya's place. And where else did I see you today? Emailing you?
I know. It's been a Linda day.
Erica. Hi, Erica. How are you, sweetheart?
Hi, Erica. Nice to see you.
I have missed you.
Yeah.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Frankie.
Hi, Charlene. Hi, Nell.
Hi, ladies.
We need to get the princess wave, Linda. Get the princess wave going. There you go. Hi, Julie and Gracie. Gracie, how are you? I haven't seen you forever.
I know not. Hi, Julie. So sorry I missed you live today. I could have kicked myself.
Becky. Hi, Becky. Hey, Becky, do you work tomorrow? Because if you don't work tomorrow, let's see if we can hook up and do some crocheting. Hi, Roberta.
I'll have to get a plane.
What's that?
I'd have to get an airplane to come and crochet with you.
Oh, I know. Becky just lives down the road from me, though. Hi, Gail. Julie said, that's okay, Linda, we're gossiping about you.
As long as it was good gossiping and not bad gossiping, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Well, today, as you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about color again. I mean, because this does seem to be our favorite topic. Okay. All right, Becky, I'll let you go. Anyway, yeah, it just seems like no matter where we're going or what we're talking about, color always pops into our head. Hi,
Gail.
Okay, so this morning, was it this morning? Or was it yesterday we were talking about?
It was yesterday because you got those yarn, you bought the yarns together and you were.
Oh, yeah.
White was too.
So, yes, exactly. So, we were talking about color, and Linda started talking about saying something, and then it just clicked. We need to talk about color again. And Linda so graciously said, hey, look, I've got background in mixed media. I've got a lot of interest in color, so let's try this. Linda, I don't know if you know this, and I don't think anybody knows this from the chat, but Mr. Happy used to work in a paint lab. And he was able to take a 5-gallon bucket of clear paint, and within 5 mixtures was able to get exact colors. Mm-hmm. So his eye is so attuned to color. He would be able to, he's one of those, before they had all the computer stuff to do this, he could look at a paint color on a wall and know what he would need to mix with that for that exact same color just by eyeballing it.
Yeah.
Hi, Susan. And so I told him, I said, you need to come on to my live. And he goes, absolutely not.
Hi, Frank.
Not if you're not, come on. But he refused. So what can you say? But we did talk, he and I did talk a little bit about color. And what he had an interesting thought, and it was, he just never understood somebody who would wear something very, very muted and then put something really bright and exuberant with it. He said to him, his eyes there was something about that it was too shocking.
Yeah.
That if you're going to wear something bright, do everything bright. Don't have something so, because you don't want it to like
It'll
bam.
clash.
Yeah, like such a yeah, like almost like a flash bulb, right? You know. and yeah, and so I've asked him many times his take on certain colors, and he'll say, no, not so much, not so much, you know. And he's been very helpful in choosing colors for things. But for all of you that are just now popping in, we have invited Linda into our homes because she's going to talk a little bit more about color. So I'm going to let her just start. And if you have any questions about what Linda is saying, I'm going to, let me grab my paper. Oh, that's not paper. I'm going to grab my notebook and I'm going to jot things down so we can just let Linda talk away. And then we can come back. I'll come back and ask her some of your questions. Okay. So, and I'm going to be putting it on your full screen for you, so you can show things close up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, everybody. I hope you're ready to be not just entertained, but be educated. Okay. Let me make it full screen here. There we go.
Hi, everyone. So as you all know, before I came to crochet, the fiber community, I was a mixed media sample maker for a UK company here in craft company here in the UK. And I used to do samples like this.
Gorgeous. Hi, Ambi, and hi, Freaky.
So I know it kind of looks a blue, but it's more of a sage color here. So what I thought today, I thought, right, I've got this. I want to go to my yarn and pick the colors. So I went to my yarn and I picked the purple for the butterfly here. Then I picked the cream for the rose. I picked the pink for the other rose, and then I picked the sage green, which is for the background, but I also picked the dark green. I'll put that down. So all together, when I looked at them, that is a combination.
Awesome. Oh, that is gorgeous.
That's a combination I can do for a blanket or a shawl or a wearable or a poncho even.
Oh, yeah.
So that is, I did that because I just wanted to show you how you can see something, you know, kind of even in your own home. If you've got a picture, you can go to your stash if you're fortunate enough to have a stash like, you know, like I've got, and pick the colors. And you know, it's not, before we went live, Petra and I were talking about cool colors and warm colors, and I'm a bit of a rebel. I never follow. I never have done. But I know if they clash, or if, you know, kind of if the colors don't work, then I automatically know. I don't know how or why, but I just do. And my 3 favorite Halloween colors are always orange, green, and yellow. Purple, yellow. Where did that come from?
That's nice, because they're not just Halloween. Those are more fall colors too, not just Halloween.
Yes, that's what I think. You know, pumpkins and you know, a witch's hat is black really, but do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You could try your favorite color. Another favorite color combination for me is blue and brown, but there are so many different colors of brown, and blues, so you can play around with the colors. So we've got a blue here, but we've got a beige, a deep beige here. Let's see if this
That's
is
like a taupe color, isn't it? Like almost
yeah,
like
it is. It's a taupe color. But then if I take the beige away,
Hi,
I've got
Carol, and hi, Barbara.
a brown with the blue.
Oh, yeah.
I know this looks black, and I don't know why it's shot out. Let me just see if I can turn this light off. There we go. Might look better.
Just it still looks black.
Yeah, but it is. Oh, we are. If I bring it closer, can you see it? Anyway, but you can play around with the different shades and the different tones of the two colors. I mean, these two colors are my favorite color combination. You know, when you need two colors,
Yeah,
very much a brown and blue. And I just want to show you something else. But you see these here? So we've got purple, we've got green, and we've got the orange. Now I want to add a color in between these, and I want automatically go to a natural. So I think the white is too harsh.
Yeah, I was going to say that is a little too harsh.
And again, I could use the black, but again, I think
that's too harsh too.
Yeah. So why not go for a grey?
Yeah, that would work. Or
you could even go for, just bear with, I didn't pick this bit. You could even go for a beige.
I was thinking about beige. I like the beige a lot. Yeah. So Denny says she loves earth tones, and so does Freaky, like the earth tones. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I love all colors, to be honest. I really do like all colors. Sorry, I'm just dropping my yarn. I'm building up my yarn here. Now, while I was working for this company, I went to Turkey. I was very fortunate to go to Turkey to do workshops.
Oh, Freaky had a really good point. He said that the beige makes that purple or that blue really pop.
Yes, it does.
As opposed to the other two colors. Yeah.
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 So that, and then, you know, you can.
Yeah, I like that.
So don't automatically think if you've got really prominent colors to go for another, like a black or a white. You know, think of your neutrals, you know, your beiges. There's so many different tones of beige. There's so many different tones of gray as well.
Right.
You know, you've got your charcoal, you've got your
and then the dove gray, you've got the medium gray. Yeah. Platinum.
So when I was at this workshop in they introduced these colors.
Oh my. Okay.
And I thought, oh my God, they're not going to work together. But when I did it with the black, can you see? So we've got teal, orange, and yellow. So I went into my stash and I got them.
Nice. Oh, those are pretty together. I like those colors together. But you know what, Linda, those are just basically different shades of those original colors that you showed us, of the purple and the you know, the ones that you just showed. You know what I'm talking about? They're just like different shades of it. They're just like almost like toned down shade. Instead of the orange, you've got that goldy yellow. Instead of the purple, you have the blue.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yeah. So, you know, kind of, I could have gone a darker. I could have gone for this color.
Yeah.
With the orange and the yellow.
Okay, so let me ask you a question before you go any further. So you have this background in the mixed media. So what exactly was that what you were doing? What was it that you had to do in that company? What were you trying to accomplish? Was it like a marketing?
Yeah, they would send me samples, whether it was rice paper, MDF paints,
okay,
in different color different colors, and I had to make samples that only were pleasing to the TV screen, but to encourage people to buy the products.
I see. Okay. So, does anybody have any questions hi, Ingrid. Now I've got to, let me see here.
It was purple, Freaky, not blue. I perfectly understand that. That's fine.
Yeah. So here's my, okay. So we're talking about just color in general, and a lot of it, it's like you mentioned just a little bit before that you're a rebel and you don't necessarily like to look at color the same way some other people might. And I know Ambi mentioned just a little bit ago that she really liked when you held up those colors, that she actually preferred the white or the black, because of, and that's a personal preference. What I want to just stress here is that there's a lot of people that they're doing crafts in general, not just crochet, but they're very hesitant to pick out colors. And hi Lena Design Rita, hello, and Bobby, hello.
Hi, Ingrid.
What was I saying? This is
very hesitant at picking their colors.
Yeah, some people are hesitant to picking their color, and they wait for somebody to tell them what colors to use. Hi, Hannah. So I just want to go to a thought that I had. I don't remember if you told me you were going to be doing both of these, but in the Lizzie Cowl for Ophelia Talks and for Bonnie Bay Crochet, her mystery cowl that's coming up, I know that Bonnie Barker and Bonnie Bay Crochet, her mystery cowl, she wants you to pick the colors. And I know a lot of times people are very hesitant and they say, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to pick out. You just tell me. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of people gravitate towards somebody like Anya from Ophelia Talks, because she has those packs already for you to say, okay, here's the pack. This is the yarn. I've taken all the guesswork out of it. Whereas there's other designers, other crochet alongs, or whatever you want to call it, that say you use your imagination. Well, some people, I think, like you, are more that. I love having that creative, just tell me, I can do it whatever I want, and I'll draw the colors that I like. But then there are other people on the other end, they're like, I don't want to do that because I have no idea what color I'm going to, I just don't even want to try it because I don't know. The colors I pick might not go together. And, so they're really afraid, and their fear keeps them from starting something and just enjoying the process of color.
Yeah. And what I kind of, I appreciate, we're all different. We all like different colors. We all like different color combinations. And even sometimes I struggle, on those occasions that I struggle, I go to Pinterest and just type in color palettes.
Okay.
And they give you a combination. They'll have a picture of a birds or flowers or an umbrella or anything. And they'll have a list, they'll show the colors. Just go to your yarn and see if you've got colors similar to that. And, if that is something that you like, they go from dark to light, purple hues, blue hues.
Nadine. Hi, Nadine. Oh, look, she says, Linda, so glad that you're here. How do I get a hold of you? Where's your email posted? Nadine says. Boy. Well, I tell you what.
On my channel in my description box
reach,
in about
Freaky
me
says, reach
page.
out and grab. Okay,
Yeah,
before you go on any further, let me ask everybody in the chat. Okay, so first of all, tell us, do you have problems picking colors for your projects? Do you have a fear of trying to find colors for your project? Okay, Ambi says, I think my problem is I like so many colors and so many combos that it's hard to choose one specific color or combo I want to use. Okay. Denny says she never has a problem with that. And then Freaky says, yes, sometimes. Yeah. Let's see here. So if you do have problems, hi, Jamie, how are you?
Hi, Jamie.
Definitely have trouble. Carol says, I definitely have trouble picking out colors for my projects. My daughter-in-law who lives with me usually helps me. Interesting. Okay. So if you do have trouble, where do you go for inspiration? Or do you go anywhere for inspiration? Or does it just like stop you in your tracks and you go, I just don't want to do this anymore? Hi, Faye. Denny says, most of the time when I'm making something, someone has already told me the color that they want. Interesting. Okay. Jamie said, depends on the project. Nadine says, oh, God, that went quick. Hold on a minute. Nadine said, having to choose the color, I usually have my yarn picked for my project. That's good. Roberta doesn't have problems. Amelia doesn't have any problems. Becky doesn't have problems. Oh, Bobby, there you go. Bobby says, I attribute my color sense to my art classes. Yes. Mel says, no, I pick color. Okay, now seriously, Freaky, don't pick that up and start saying picking, and picking your nose. No, we're not going to go there. Okay, Mel, I pick colors like that, or I know the person I'm crocheting for. Okay. Denny says she looks at color palettes online.
Yeah.
Okay, that's, yeah.
I do that when I'm stuck.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm stuck.
Now, Gina, yes, she has a good point. She says, I'm afraid the colors won't go together and it stops me. Yeah. That I understand. Kay says, I pick colors that I like. Okay. So for those of you that, you know, have your color that you gravitate to, like if you were to look around my room, most everything, I mean, almost on almost every single cube, I have purple. So, but and because I like the color, I want to go buy it. But the problem is not everybody likes purple.
No.
I mean, heaven forbid, but not everybody likes purple.
No, no, you don't.
And that I have a problem. I must say, I do have issues with when I'm trying to make something for somebody. Okay, I don't know where to start with for them because I really need to know them a little bit better in order to find the colors, you know, that I like to, you know, to make something for them. Denny says,
true, Denny.
Yeah, that's true. Oops, Gracie, I accidentally hit that one. I'm sorry, Gracie. No, that don't go together. You know what I say? God made all the colors. He made all the colors, so they all go together somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, now this is a good point. If they don't go to, if it only doesn't go together, don't put them close to each other. That's another thing, because I was just, before we come on today, that's something that Linda and I discussed. Like, if I have two colors of green and one has a lot of blue in it and one has a lot of yellow in it, my brain doesn't want to put those two colors together.
No,
because I know they're both green, but if one is more turquoisey and one is more lime, to me that just doesn't go together. And I'm like, no, I can't do that.
No.
But if I put if I put a more neutral color in between them, if I put like a cream color, or I wouldn't put like something that's yellow or blue in between it, because then it would really clash to me. But if I put something nice and neutral in between, like a gray or cream color, they would go really well together, I think, in my mind.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim. How are you? See, a picture talks to me and a paint pad. Oh, I like that. Tank says most often I will see a picture that talks to me. Yes. And Carol keeps a running list of all of her people that she makes for and has their colors. Okay, so let's go back to Linda's her I want to say palettes now, but what she was doing and trying to pair colors together. And let's see what else she wants to show us about pairing certain colors together.
So I used to, I'm sure you've all heard of Copics, and I used to colour as well. And in the Copics, they have different shades of the same colour. So all the purples, all the teals, blues and whatever. And then, I'm not sure if you can see this, it might blow it out. So then it kind of, you know, getting the colours, the tones together to create the light and the shading.
Okay. Yeah.
Which again comes into it. And then on the other spectrum of it, the greys to create the bunny rabbit, the different shades.
Hi, Angela.
On the bunny rabbit, and then the greens, you know, the pale green at the top because the light's hitting it, and then the darker green. And
now, can you achieve that just by what I had done at one point is like if I was going to be doing that bunny rabbit, I'll color the whole thing gray and then just get darker and darker and darker and darker, you know, just go over it more and more and more. Is that what is that what you're talking about? No,
you kind of, you had the what I used to do was I used to go dark to light. So I'd add the dark round where the shadows are here,
right,
and that, and round where the paw meets here, and that, and so you know you get a different shading, but it's all greys, different different type shades of grey,
right.
I just go lighter, and I kind of dotted. I don't know if you can see the dots. Just
hold it up a little bit closer. Hold it a little closer to the camera.
There we go. Oh, you can see the dots now.
Yeah,
so you can see that by doing the dots, it's kind of just giving it kind of texture. That's why I did the dots, to give it the texture so it doesn't look flat.
Right.
And
okay.
And then this one, I went totally
out of your comfort zone.
Well, yes, in a way, because as you can see, I've gone with olive yellowy greens.
Okay.
So we've got the darker green, and then we've got the olive.
Right.
And then I've added bright pink to it.
Oh, I like that. The pink really looks pretty, and to me that looks like a flat flower colors. You know, I mean the colors of the leaves, and then the pink.
Yeah, and that's what I do. You know, kind of. You all know Rick's a gardener and that. And if I get stuck, I'll just go and sit out in the garden and I'll just look and see, you know, we've the different colours of flowers, and taking, you know, kind of then picture in my mind's eye the colours that I want, you know, the different greens, the pinks, the purples, the blues, the whites.
Right. Hi, Dee.
White and that's, you know, kind of that.
Freaky said, is it like olive green with then putting a forest green? You like layering a forest green on top?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then doing kind of like I think that's kind of like a yellowy green.
Right. Like a limey green.
yeah, and then a lime green, and then you've got the forest green on top then, which gives you the shades. But they
Right.
all work together, kind of depending on how you do it. So I haven't got any more to show you, and that. But again, as in previous color video that Petra did, she goes on about the color wheel as well.
Right.
And this is one of the most invaluable tools you will ever need.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, kind of, and
especially if your mind, sometimes your eye is not as trained as others, and if you have any question, that color wheel is so invaluable. Yes.
Yeah, and that exactly what Ingrid says. She says because of her background in painting, she loves painting with color, and not always that normally goes together, but proves lovely. It's gone now. Lovely at the end of the project. Yeah, just have fun with color. That's that's what it's kind of. You never know unless you try.
Yes. Yes.
And if it, at the end of the day, if it doesn't work and it doesn't look right, frog it and start again.
Right.
I just want to show you something.
But sometimes, let me just say this: sometimes if it doesn't look good at the beginning, just keep going, because it's like looking like this at something. It's like looking, like at a, you're looking tunnel vision, but when you look at it from, it's like one of those things. Have you seen those mosaics, that are made of little teeny tiny pictures? If you look at it like this, that just doesn't look right. But when you pull it out a little bit, it just really looks neat. It really looks neat. Mama Kay says, love your shirt, Linda. Very summery.
Thank you.
I want to draw your attention to this one. I don't know if I'm gonna pull my camera here, my computer here, because I want you to see. I have right there is all my greens of the paint box. Now, let me see if I can pull out some of them, because it just there's a point I want to make. The greens, to me, greens are one of those colors. Well, yeah, greens and blues as well. But let me pull this down. Okay, so here I have a whole basket. Everything in this is green, a shade of green.
Mm-hmm.
And you would never, I would never think to put this color green with, say, this color green.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I wouldn't do that. But when you look at it back here and you see that they're all greens, they're all different shades of greens, it really looks good together. Yeah. All of the different greens.
And even the green, if the dark green with the olive, if you lift the box up.
Let me move some of these around so that you can. Okay, see, like this is a forest green here that I just put right here. This is a forest green, but here we have like a minty green. We have a Kelly green, a meadow green, Kelly green, lime green, like a little mossy green, but they all go together, and it looks so, Mama Kay, they're hard to get the same value. It does, but if you look at it up close, I would not put these two colors, these two greens together. Okay, in my mind, I wouldn't put them together.
But they look good together.
But they do look really nice together, especially if you got a different, like if you had a pop of a different color, maybe a pink, like you were doing a pink or rose color. here, this is just to put a pink
guys,
in here. I mean, even if you were just to put a pink in here with some of these, look how pretty that, I mean, it just kind of brings all of it together. I just think it looks neat. I just really do think it looks neat.
Yeah. I mean, can I just show you this blanket that I'm doing?
Yes, please do.
Right, I'm doing the birthstone make-along.
The what make-along?
The birthstone.
Oh, birthstone, uh-huh.
When I started this, I just did the colours on top of one another until I got to here.
Okay.
And I didn't like it.
Right.
I walked away and left it. I frogged it. And I thought, I need a colour in between. The grey wouldn't work for me, so I added the black.
Black. I do like the black a lot. I really.
And the reason I chose the black, with the help of other people in Ursula's live, is because the colours of the colours I'm using for each gemstones are so prominent that they would look. White would have been too harsh. My personal opinion.
And then I think gray would mute them too much.
Yes. So I went with and look, I've just done September's, which is sapphire, obviously.
Of course. It's the best it's the best birthstone of the year, isn't it, Linda?
Excellent. It is. And September's the best month of the year.
Best month. I know. The best month of the year.
Even before Christmas.
I know.
So, kind of it looks.
I really do like that. Yes.
So
I really do like that.
When I started it in January, kind of, I've only been crocheting about 2 months by then. And then I'm really glad, that I frogged it, and then it took me about a couple of hours to frog it, but it took me a couple of days to crochet it back up.
Yeah. But that makes the difference between a project that you hate and a project that you've grown to love.
Yeah.
And if it means
it because it's a cow.
Yeah. Yeah. And so let's go back to this whole idea of the cow. Crochet along, for those of you that are not yay, Bobby. Yay. Okay, Bobby, what day is your birthday? I got to write it down.
I'm a triplet.
I know you're. I thought I was a triplet too, but I'm pretty sure there was somebody else who had a birthday on the 12th too, other than Chris Cross Crafts. But there was somebody else, but I can't remember. But going back to crochet alongs. I want to say a word about that, the 21st. Oh, I do have you down, Bobby. Okay. So crochet alongs are, to me, they are the best expression, I think, of you putting you in a project.
Yes.
It can be, because especially if the designer is having you pick your own colors. Now, there are some designers who say it doesn't make any difference. You just do whatever you want. I happen to okay, this is the yarn I had. That's what I'm using. But when it comes to a project that like a birthstone project, let's say I'm not too familiar with it, but if you are having a project that you're doing, and you can put your creativity and your imagination into this one project and just try something a little adventurous, okay, I normally wouldn't do this, but it's a crochet along and everybody else is doing it. And I'm just going to try this. And sometimes stretching your wings like that really helps you. Yeah, Charlene says it's not only choosing colors, but also how many to put together. That's a good point. Because sometimes you have sometimes you choose colors and there's too many of
Yeah.
colors for a project.
What I would say as well is we all know mandalas, whether we love them or hate them, they always get the colors right.
Right.
No
Yeah.
matter what the colors are, whether you like them or you don't. But this again is another source of inspiration for you.
Yes. Yes.
The blues and the grays. Look at this one. The blues. So we've got dark
Yes,
blue,
Jamie, you're right. You're right.
you know, and then we've got the lighter blues, and then we go on to, so we go from dark, medium, and light blue. Then
Right.
we go from light, medium, and dark grey. So you kind of just look at the mandalas as well for inspiration. You know, whether you've got the, you know, whether you go to Hobby Lobby, Joann's, or Michael's, or, you know, Walmart, you know, wherever. I don't know, obviously I'm in the UK, but wherever you can see a mandala or, you know, other combinations. Let me just go see if I've got the.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. And Ingrid, I totally agree. Yes, you can use some and then some not. You know, that's the neat part about these crochet alongs. Go ahead, Linda.
So kind of like this. Look at this, and this is beige, pale, a mint green. Then we've got like a jade, and then we've got a navy. Who would have thought of putting them together?
No.
You
Now,
know, kind
even those mandalas. Now, I excuse me. I can't remember who it was I was watching. I'm thinking it was I think it was Crystal from Bag a Day. I cannot remember, but don't hold me to that. But even, yes, freaky, exactly. They have, some people say, well, I like this mandala, but I don't want that color in my project. Color controlling. But the point of a mandala is they've got trained people to put those colors together because they go. Now, whether you want that in your project or not, like some people, let me pull out one of mine here.
I mean, look at this this sugar wheel that I got off Julie, and this is what, and you know, kind of again, it's got the 3 different shades of blue. Then it's got kind of like a taupe.
Yeah.
And then it goes on to the bluey greens, you know, but they will work together. You know,
they can yes, and they can work together. Now, here's another thought. Somebody said, Freaky, I don't know if this is kind of what you're saying, but you could, let's say you have 2, let me go, hold on. I've got my sugar wheel cotton here. Okay. Now, here's sugar wheel cotton. These are the exact, you know, the same colorway. And it goes from Kelly green on the outside to like a pretty blue, then a little lighter blue, then a more of a tealy, and then a turquoisey blue, then back to the green. So let's say you want these colors, but you don't want the quick color changes. So what you do is you take take the green out of here, you know, you pull the green out and then start the green from the other one. Create your own mandala, but you've got just a larger kit
ready for you to do
what's,
you know, your project.
Yeah. So you can use these cakes. Some people, they say, you know, they like just one particular color out of the mandala, which is, even if you only want a little piece, just get that little piece out, right? Mm-hmm. Now I know that sugar wheel, this is a sugar wheel cotton, and this is not a solid. This is the cake obviously has the different colors, but a lot of companies now, and Sugar Wheel is one of them, the Hobby Lobby is one of them, that now has the solids to go with the cake. So you could make your cardigan or whatever, your hexi-cardi, make it in the mandala, right? You make it like in this, and then sew it together or do all of the edging with the solid blue or solid green. And they kind of take the guesswork out.
Yes, they do. And you'll find now that a lot of companies will have the mandalas, or the cakes, the variegated cakes, and they will have the solids to go with them, which again is in our favor,
Yes.
Yeah. Don't be afraid of color. I think cakes.
I like this comment that Dee said. Cakes do the work for you. Just go with it, and you'd be surprised that it turned out better than you thought it would. Very, very true. Very true.
Very true.
Hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan. Hi, Granny D.
Does anybody have any questions about, or has any comments about, say, how they pick out color? What inspires them? Do you have any questions about color? Now, see, I haven't used this yet. My skinny cake. I've got, I think, 4 skinny cakes. And I love, love, love these colors in here.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking at it, and I know Caron cakes are, they have really harsh, color changes. They have very harsh color changes. And so I'm hesitant to make anything with it. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe this will make a really pretty hexi-cardi, though.
Oh, yeah, it will do.
Yeah.
That's something I've never made before, hexi cardigan. Mind you, there's a lot of things
I've made it a long time. I've made it a long time ago, but I've not made it with, this is a number 3. And I've not made it with the number 3. And I think 2 cakes is going to get me, be plenty. So correct, Freaky. It's not a gradual color change. So this one will go directly from this light turquoise to the dark teal. Hi, Maribel.
Hi, Maribel.
Can you see a pop of coral orange in that cake? In this one, are you talking about in this one, Isella? Because I would not put coral with that. That to me, well, I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it, maybe so. I don't even have a coral color here close by to put with it. What do you think, Linda? Would you put coral with that? Now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking maybe so. Hold on.
Mind you, it's got, is it purple and green?
Yes, it's
oh yeah, it'll go.
Purples, yeah. Yeah.
Because I put purple, green, and orange together.
Now, wow. I usually place several color choices side by side and see if I like the combos. That's a good idea.
Yeah, and just put them together. Not if you're undecided, walk away, go and have a drink, a coffee or something, and come back, and you'll know whether or not it will work for you. Yes, exactly. Anything, Samantha, anything always will inspire anybody. Outdoors, I walk.
To answer your question, Denny, I would go over to OpheliaTalks.com. Go to her OpheliaTalks.com, and she has got a yarn pack and for the colors. And that's where I would probably go. Now she doesn't list the actual colors, But if you want to look at the colors and kind of gauge what colors they are and pull out your own, you could probably do that. Carol, how can you tell which ones are the ones that have gradual? Well, I can see for sure. You can kind of see there's nothing gradual about this. Let me show you one that does do a gradual change.
Exactly. I know. I walk around with hanks of yarn and think, right, I'm walking around with them and I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, no, that one won't go together. And I'll put that back and go round and people are looking at me like I've lost the plot.
Yeah. Okay, so Carol, this is a one that has very gradual color changes, okay? And because it's got 4 separate strands of very, very, very teeny tiny yarns, threads. And so what it does is it'll change from one color to add another color, so it's so gradual. You can see it gradually changing as opposed to that.
Yeah.
Hi, Melissa. How are you? Hi, Carolyn.
Hi, Melissa. Hi, Carolyn.
Oh, Bobby, I have 2. I've done, I've been in a store and I'll have stuff and they go, oh, I never thought of putting those together. Search of a good gradient. Ingrid, if you're able to order from Hobbii, is it cotton or their king cotton or their king yarns, Linda?
Yeah, there's the Cotton Kings twirls.
Yeah, they have a lot of really good, great, slow gradient colors.
You'll like this one, Petra.
Let me see. Purples? Oh, I love it. Yes. Oh, and look what is right here. Look, hold that up. That would go together. Let me see here. Hold it up next to your camera. Let me see if I see. Go over to that would go. I love it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait a minute. Yep. Oh, yeah. Pretty.
And then there's this one as well, which is the pinks.
Oh,
and this is the azalea. This is a nice gradient one as well, azalea. And this is from Hobbii. I'm waiting for a big parcel to come from Hobbii.
Oh, are you? I have a big order coming from Love Crafts here this week. I ordered from Kristen Omdahl again.
I'm okay with picking colors. It is the warm and cold and hue contrast that messes me up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you know what's going to come in handy? Linda, pull up your their color wheel. That's it. This
is your baby. This is your look after this and it'll look after you.
Isella, yes, you can order those. You can order those color wheels. And you can order Amazon. They have, that's a small one. Linda's got a small one. I got a larger one. I mean, you can, I don't even know what I've done with mine. But they have all different, just color wheel. Just type in color wheel in the search engine and it'll pull it up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Hobbii doesn't deliver to South Africa. Well, that's a bummer.
Not good.
No. What big companies do deliver to South? Does Hobbii or Ice Yarn? Ice Yarns is probably very expensive.
Hobbii does. Ice Yarn does.
Gracie got her color wheel from Amazon. I know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Try your best to get that. I mean, I don't know if Wool Warehouse. Wool Warehouse. Interesting. I don't know.
No idea. I think I've only ordered from Wool Warehouse twice.
I ordered once. I love it.
I've only ordered from Wool Warehouse once.
Yeah.
Twice. Sorry, I tell a fib. But I mean, going back to Ophelia's new blanket, the Lizzie blanket, I've
Yes.
cheated this time. I've actually bought the pack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I've never done Anya's crochet alongs before, so I wanted to
start at the beginning.
Start at the beginning, and then maybe next time I will pick my own colors.
Yeah. Well, and I just, whoever wants to look at that, if you're interested in the cow, or even if you're not interested in it, go look at her color combinations. They are just amazing. And this month,
have you seen the purple one?
That's the one. Oh my word. I love that.
As soon as I saw it, I thought Petra will want that one.
I know.
I'm waiting until I get paid, and then I'm going to get it.
Oh gosh. I'm going to have to go back and get that one. But I love that. Yeah. But I think it's neat though that she's letting some of her friends or her moderators come up with color palettes. It's really nice.
Good. Yeah. And it shows you that she values her team.
Yes, it is. And I love that little square that she made today. Did you see it? Did you see it?
The square. Linda,
the square that she was making during her live?
Yeah.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. The container square.
Okay. So Ingrid says most of the yarn I cannot get, but I've ordered through Wool Warehouse. They're so quick and they're shipping and find them quite reasonable as well. So yeah, awesome.
Great.
Yeah. Wool Warehouse is they have a lot of stuff. They have a lot of stuff.
They do.
So, okay. Anaya, isn't it? Yeah. So, okay. Favorite online store to shop at. Okay, there's a difference between favorite store to shop at and favorite yarns. Which is your favorite store to shop? Which do you find is the quickest?
Well, Hobie for me.
Well, you're right there too. I mean, they're pretty close. Yeah. I think for me, I think Lovecrafts is probably my favorite to shop because of the experience. Susan says, Linda, who are you talking about? We are talking about Ophelia Anya from Ophelia Talks.
Oh yeah, that's who we were talking about. I
bought her Palestine up picking some of my own colors. The second one, Carol, great idea. I think that's a great idea if you have the time. Yes. Oh, everybody's saying Hirschner's. Mm-hmm. Premier, Carolyn said, brick and mortar Hobby Lobby. Hirschner's online. Yeah.
For me, my local yarn, because I'm a big Shepier's fan, made Black Sheep wools here in the UK, which is about half an hour away from where I live.
Oh my goodness.
Some water.
I think you're spoiled.
And then Hobie, and I think Deramores as well.
Now, another company that I am loving that's based here is Webs. I love Webs.
Yeah. Deramores Studio Yarn. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Now, is that DK or is that a
DK?
Okay, how does it compare to Stylecraft?
For me personally, there's Stylecraft. This is a lot softer than this.
What? Deramores is softer than Stylecraft?
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, I like Stylecraft, otherwise I wouldn't buy it. I mean, you see, I bought some, but this is.
Hi, Lynn.
And you know, they're both This is made in Turkey. I know that for definite. And where's this one made?
I'm pretty sure it's made in Turkey as well.
Yeah, it's under license in Turkey. So they're both DK 100 grams. There's 360 yards in this one.
And there's 322, I think, in the
322 in this one.
Yeah.
Both. I like both yarns, but for me, this is the softest.
That is interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah, I mean, this is Deramore Studio anti-pilling yarn.
Okay, and how much is that a skein? Do you remember?
I would say no more than £3.
Okay. So you know what you need to do, Linda, is you need to compare DK acrylic yarns. You need to get some of them and then compare and tell us how, because I've got my Stylecraft DK. This is Paintbox. I got the Stylecraft DK and the Paintbox DK. And then I have, stuff like and
then I've got the WI DK.
What is that one?
The Women's Institute DK.
Oh, wow.
And that is soft. And that's the same softness as Stylecraft. And then
No. I have to disagree. Because I've got this Women's Institute here. This is a DK. This is way softer than Stylecraft to me.
But yours
is softer.
I've got other. Let me just find.
Oh, well, okay, wait a minute. Maybe this is different. This is the soft. This is women's soft and cuddly. Okay, so this might be a different.
Yeah, I've got this soft and silky, and this is a DK, which is a lot softer. Which is a lot softer than this DK.
Yeah. So this is a lot softer to me. Yeah.
So it all depends on what. And then I've got Hayfield Bonus, which I think is the same as
Hi, Debbie.
So, and I've got King Cole, which for me is softer than them. It's on the same softness as Deramore's. So this
Linda, do a comparison. You didn't do
all right. All right. You've got a lot of ones. I've got so many different, and then I've got Signet, which is again the same softness as this one, which is King Cole. I mean, King Cole's one of my favorite yarns.
Okay, so where do you get the King Cole? Is that Hobium?
I can get it from Deramore's. I can get it from Wool Warehouse. I can get it from. I'm trying to think where else I can get it from. I can get it from the shop.
I think that's where I get in trouble. See, because if I go to the store, if I go to Hobby Lobby or I go to Michael's, I know what goes in my cart and I can see it and I can touch it and it goes in my cart and it's tangible, right? It's like it's tangible. I see it. It goes and comes into my home and I can regulate it. But when I'm online and I'm like, oh, I want one of that. I want 2 of those. I want 1 of that. I want 3 of that, and I'm putting all the yarns in the cart. And I'm going, oh, that's not bad price. I'm going, okay, order. And then it comes in this huge box. I'm like, oh, yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Is this like a mental thing that goes off in your head is like so different. Hirschner's 8-ounce, 489 yards DK. Woo! Is Hirschner's, do you have any Hirschner's DK yarn? No,
I don't. I mean, kind of, I've got this one. I've James C. Brett.
Uh-huh.
Which is, about the same softness as Stylecraft. I can't believe how many different, and then I've got yarn, which is 100% acrylic.
Okay, you're making me dizzy.
I'm making myself dizzy. Never mind you dizzy. How do you think I feel?
Okay, just I want to wrap up this whole thing with color by once again showing. I want to take you on a quick field trip real quick, and I want to show you one more time this green. Okay, we were talking about greens, and I just want to show you my green bin again. Okay, this has all of my greens. It doesn't make any difference don't worry about what kind of yarn it is. Just look at the color. But you can see that, I mean, this is definitely light and this one's definitely light. And you've got a really dark one here and a dark one here, but they're all greens and they're so, so neat. Now, when I redid my, my yarn room, I still feel like it's kind of a jumbled mess, but I know where everything is, and which is nice. So I sorted everything by weight first, and then, no, excuse me, I did by fiber first and then by weight. Okay. And when I did that, I realized I was learning more about color, Linda. It really helped me focus on the color for some reason, especially when I've got all the fibers, like one fiber together with all, and I'm looking at it and going, wow, this is all number 2 weight or number 3 weight wool yarn. And it like, wow, the colors looked so amazing together. And it never would occur to me to put those colors together, but they worked so well together once I put them in with the same fiber yarn and, you know, same weight and things like that. So I had something that was a purple. It was like a purple and had some purples and teals and stuff like that in it. And it was so saturated and deep and beautiful. But then I put it with another one that was solid with other purples. And it was like, ooh, I mean, and that gave me enough yarn that I could make a much larger project.
Yeah. I mean, I've done mine are neutrals, and then I've gone kind of the beiges and the yellows, and I've kind of gone down like that. But I've done mine in DK acrylic. Then I've got 4-ply, which is number 2 baby acrylic. Then I've gone down to my cottons, and then over that side I've got kind of my chunky, my 5s, and then my 4 weight, and that all in kind of, you know, it doesn't matter
Divergent.
what they are, but kind of it's easy for me to do it like that. So I've kind of gone white, beige, lemons, oranges, rusts, the deeper beiges, then the brown, then the greens, then I've gone on to the teals and the blues, then I've gone on to kind of purples, lilacs, different shades, then I've finished off on the pinks.
Yeah, and when you put them together, they don't have to be in order per se, but you just put like a group,
the family of purples, the family of greens.
Yeah, it's just
that's the way mine are.
Here, let me see here if you can see. You can see my purples right here. Here's all my purples, and I mean it just looks so pretty. I mean, you can see that it will look so pretty together in one project, and you can like. I don't know. I get excited when I think about I get excited about when I'm looking at the colors, like what Linda was saying, when you can just kind of like put it together, lay it out, and not even think about, oh, does this go good? But you see it goes.
Yeah.
Somehow it works. We don't understand
works,
how,
yeah.
but it just works.
Yeah. Don't be afraid. Just play. Just have a, I mean, at the end of the day, if you don't like it, frog it. You'll use the yarn for something else.
And we're like what Linda was saying just a little while ago. If you're doing something and you don't like it, think what would make it better.
Yeah.
What would make it better? Okay, so you got two greens that are next to each other, and you're not happy with it, and you're going with it, and you know, oh no, I don't like that. But frog it back, maybe putting a different color in between it, or maybe going from light to dark in the color. Just find different ways to use those colors, and you never know, you might find something. Divergent said
fun, as Freaky Geeky says, just have fun. Don't be afraid. Have fun.
That's right.
Have fun. Enjoy our, this is something we do day in, day out. It's our hobby. It keeps us, keeps me safe.
And it's cheaper it's so much cheaper than a therapist. That's what I say.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think this crafts of any kind should be recommended by health.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. I think so too. As
a form of therapy, because it kind of the times I've sat here and I've just gone off into a little world of my own.
Hi, Saf. Get Freaky says it keeps me sane and other people alive.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with you there.
Now, definitely. Divergent had a really good point. He said, as someone that has done graphic design, suggests anyone who crochets to check out color theory books or videos. Absolutely. And get yourself wholeheartedly, even if you never use it, you don't think you're going to use it, get yourself a color wheel. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money on it. Just get yourself a color wheel and have it in your arsenal, because you never know when you might need it. Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
So, okay, Samantha, you have a wonderful rest of your evening. So unless anybody has any questions for Linda about her or our talk on color again, does anybody have any questions? If not, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up.
Thank you so much for having me on your panel today.
I loved having you. I loved having you.
I've helped anybody, and if anybody's got any questions, just email me or message me on Facebook,
or
Instagram, and I'll only be too happy to help you.
Oh, I've got an idea. I want to go, when I go onto my, I'm going to get off here and go to my Facebook group, and I'm going, okay, Debbie, thank you. And I'm going to set up not a poll or anything, but like a separate little thing. What I want you to do, if you are planning on doing Bonnie Bay Crochet Mystery Crochet Along, I want you to take a picture of the yarns that you chose and post it on there. Okay.
An album, set up an album.
Okay. And if that way
you go to media, then photos, and set up an album, and then you can put the first picture will be your colors. And you can list them, and then people can add their pictures if
okay. Good to know, Linda. How much do I owe you?
Nothing.
I told Mr. Happy, I said, I want to pay you to help me set up all my stuff.
If you get stuck, just message me and I can help you.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Amelia, you're very welcome. I've got to go back and watch the start since I was Kay. You didn't miss a whole lot. Don't worry about it if you don't have time. Oh, how fun, Lori. Have fun. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and we'll talk to you later. Linda, thank you so much. Love you, honey.
Love you too. Bye, everybody.
Have a nice night.
Bye.